So today's topic is the issue of employment and jobs in the UK. This is very, very highly sought after by international students in the UK, that is the United Kingdom. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lily of Nigeria. If you are new here, welcome. I make videos to assist international students who are new in the UK so they do not have to struggle like I did when I first came to the UK. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, it's just by the right hand corner, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post or upload a new video. Thank you so much, my returning subscribers. Please give this video a thumbs up. It shows YouTube that you support this channel and you like the work that I'm doing. Basically, I'm just helping international students get by life in Swansea, Wales. Welcome. So today I am talking about an issue that is one of the most highly sought after topics in my DMs. I get a lot of DMs from international students about this topic, and I hope I am able to cover it as much as you'd like. I upload every Fridays, but I'm thinking of starting a live session every Sunday. So let me know if this is what you actually want. If you are interested in me starting a live session where we can have heart-to-heart conversations and you can ask me questions and I'll reply immediately. Very confidential questions, please go over to my Instagram. There's a link there for you to book a paid session with me where you can talk about very confidential topics that you might not want to share on the live. That is, if you are interested in me starting a live session on this channel for you. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Can you imagine? Lily of Nigeria has hit the 350 subscriber benchmark. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support to this channel. Let's dive in. So today's topic is the issue of employment and jobs in the UK. This is very, very highly sought after by international students in the UK, that is the United Kingdom. Yes, okay, the first thing I'm going to start with is welcome. You're now in the United Kingdom, you made it. Now you want to gain skills. Assume you want to gain skills to add to your CV as opposed to first gaining monetary benefits. I know the pound sterling is a really, really strong currency compared to the Nigerian naira, but that is not what we're talking about today. So you want to gain skills to start work, yeah, and add to your CV. The first thing that you should know is on your biometric residence permit, if you haven't picked that up yet or you are an intending international student in Swansea University, you have the opportunity of picking up your BRP, that is your biometric residence permit, from my uni hub in school, as opposed to going to the post office to pick it up. During your application process, you are offered this opportunity of picking it up at my uni hub on your first day of resumption or the first day you enter Swansea, as opposed to going to the post office. Subscribe, please. We're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. The subscribe button is by the right hand side. Subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much. I picked mine up from my uni hub. Yeah, just for personal preferences. If you'd rather pick it up from the post office, by all means do that. Yes. Okay, on my biometric residence permit and yours, you'll see it's clearly stated at the bottom first part. I cannot show you my biometric residence permit for security reasons. Do not share your biometric residence permit numbers with outsiders or strangers, even some of your family members, man. Just be very, very careful, okay? It can implicate you, and this is something you might want to have a photocopy and a scanned copy of, both front and back. Just a passing tip, bonus. Yes. We're all about sharing on this channel. If you have any tips for international students too, drop them in the comment section so that other people can learn from your experiences. Good. Moving on the first part that is the front of your biometric residence permit, you'll notice at the bottom it's clearly stated the amount of hours you're permitted to work for: 20 hours during term time. Okay, you are legally permitted to work in the UK as an international student who is studying full-time for only 20 hours during term time. I know what your next question is. What is term time? What constitutes term time? Good. Term time is a period covering your academic session. That is when you are being lectured, you're being assessed, and so on. You're attending seminars for the master students. Yes, good. So you understand that part now. What does not constitute term time? That is the time you're allowed to work more than 20 hours. Yes, that's your holiday. Whenever you're on holiday, you're allowed to work more than 20 hours. You can work for as much hours as your body and your spirit, soul, and mind can contain, okay? However, according to a student union officer who I will not name for confidential purposes, she advised that for master's students, the policy is that you are not allowed to work even more than 20 hours outside term time, that is during your holidays. Why, you might ask? Because during the summer for master students, you are still being assessed. You are writing your dissertation. I'll give you a personal experience of this hiccup. I'd like to because well, okay, so your girl got an offer from GE, General Electric, to start in a department that I'm very, very passionate about. If you know me personally, you know that I am really, really passionate about human resources management. Man, I even have an MBA in human resources management. I love people. I'm a people person. I love to gain as much skills and experience as I can in HR, okay? I love employee-employer engagement, building and breaching any hiccups that might stand in the way between an employer and employer. This is because when employees are satisfied, you as the employer gain productivity, okay? And that's money to the company. That's extra bonuses to the employees as well. And if your employees are happy, you are a very, very happy employer, because guess what? They're going to put in their best to make sure your firm, your company, your organization is moving forward, okay? But if your employees are not happy, man, that's a whole nother ball game. All right, that's enough about me. So concerning this, linking this thing to this issue at hand, I got this offer to work for 35 hours on a paid internship in HR for GE, but it was during the summer. And I was so excited about it. And I went to my uni hub to meet them to please draft a letter, because they were like, oh, you need a letter from your school stating term time and the hours you're allowed to work. But I was like, okay, no biggie. Since it's during the summer, I'm not going to be attending lectures anyway, because lectures stop just before our exams. And after exams, we're free for some weeks before we start our dissertation. And coming from a country like Nigeria, where you are a born multitasker, if there's any word like that, you are already groomed from this country to be doing several things at the same time and come out successful in each of them too. I figured, okay, but why not? I am able to write my dissertation and also carry out this internship as well, because, well, we're multitaskers, right? And millennials and Gen Zs multitask a lot. However, I was hit with a very rude awakening when I found out that I couldn't take up that offer, because as a master's student, I'm required to dedicate 100% of my summer to writing my dissertation. Yeah. So basically, undergraduates are free to work for as much hours as they want during the summer and during holidays, basically. However, as a master's student, you are not allowed to go above 20 hours, even during the summer, legally. Do not fall into the Home Office's web by doing illegal or shady stuff, all right? Yeah. So I did not take up that offer. I let it go. But guess what? A lot of other opportunities will come your way, okay? Good. That's one aspect down. The other aspect is, so, okay, I'm ready to work just 20 hours. I'm ready to keep to the legal policy of working for just 20 hours. Where do I find a job? I got you. Now, you have to set up a LinkedIn account if you don't have one yet. And if you have one, you should go and search jobs in Swansea. There are tons of jobs there. Check out the people who are currently employing. Yes, it's quite difficult to get a job for like 20 hours because most companies around Swansea UK will require that you work at least 30 to 35 hours for the ones that I saw. However, if you check out the people who are currently recruiting on LinkedIn, there is a possibility that you would see the person who is currently recruiting, that is the recruiter in HR. I'd advise that you reach out to them, send them an invitation for the two of you to connect. When they approve that, just hit them up politely in their DMs and ask them, okay, I saw this opportunity, blah blah, I noticed that you're a recruiter, I'm interested in the XYZ field, can you assist me to get a job where I work only 20 hours per week? I am a current international student of Swansea University. By all means, the good ones should be able to assist you, and if there's nothing currently on the table for you at the moment, they'll keep you posted if anything comes up. All right, the second one is to set up an Indeed account. Go on Indeed, upload all your details and set your notifications for jobs that suit your interests, and whenever there's something up, Indeed will let you know. Okay, I know that you're aware that within the past 2 years, the world has changed because of a certain something. All right, I'm not going to mention it because a lot of videos have been flagged down that went into details about that certain something. So now, because of this certain something that is going on in the world, people are now able to work from home and work virtually. An opportunity that subscribe. Please, we're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. The subscribe button is by the right hand side. Subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much. Students can key into on Indeed is searching for virtual jobs for 20 hours per week, so you can work from the comfort of your room or your house or wherever you are without studies suffering. All right, so we've discussed your BRP, the home office policy for 20 hours. Just a quick recap, you guys, how to get jobs from LinkedIn, and we've discussed just now Indeed. The third one is word of mouth. Maybe you've seen a store or a shop that you really like. Why don't you approach them? I was advised by our employment zone to do this, and it's actually a game changer. Meet all your local businesses around you that might be recruiting. You just might never know. They might be looking for someone, a sales hand to help. Why don't you meet them in the shop and drop your CV with them? Let them know your skill set and what you bring to the table and how you intend to move the business forward by contributing to their success. All right, that's down. And another thing is just be open-minded, because opportunities can come at any time. Okay, that's that. Keep an eye out for your WhatsApp groups, your student Facebook groups as well. They do post jobs and opportunities come into those groups from time to time. Good. Now, I know the next question is, okay, so you've taught us about the policy from the Home Office for working legally for 20 hours. You've told us where to get jobs from. Now, how do I write my CV and my cover letter? That should be the next question. I got you. So how you write your CV and structure your cover letter for the master's student in Swansea University doing law, there is an opportunity for you to enroll in a non-credit bearing module. That's these maritime employability skills. I highly recommend that you join that class. They teach you how to structure your CV properly and to structure your cover letter properly and what is required. You'll notice a huge difference in writing CVs as opposed to, for example, Nigeria. In Nigeria, they ask you, I'm just going to put this out there now, politely. But I find it very ridiculous. You're asking someone for their local government, their state of origin. Let's not even go into the date of birth thing, okay? What are you doing with people's state of origin and place of birth? Like, what does that even bring to the job? If not that you want to put them into a box and be tribalistic about it, who cares where you're from? If the person has great skills, by all means hire them. I hope a Nigerian recruiter is seeing this and you guys begin to implement this for the people back home in Nigeria. However, if we are in the UK, you notice that people don't care about your state of origin. They don't care where you're from. You shouldn't even put your country of origin. Give them your skill set. Let them know. Sell your market. Tell them what you've done in the past, the success that you intend to bring to contribute to the business. Let them know that you are passionate about joining the team. Okay, sell yourself, sell your market. You will find more about this if you join the employability class. That's the non-credit bearing module for the law students. However, if you are in another department, another faculty altogether, don't lose hope. If you are enrolled in Swansea University as a student or as an international student, you will find that employment zone is really helpful. And guess what? If you're a student, you get free CV writing sessions. Okay, I'm serious. Like, you can go on. I never knew about this. Shout out to my friend Eva for letting me know about this. Okay, so I knew about Employment Zone, but I didn't know that they offered free CV writing sessions, like live sessions. Someone who works in that department, Employment Zone, will book you in for a session, which you are free to pick any day, anytime, and then they'll also let you know which ones match their availability, and you set a date and time. The person comes online, you're online live, and the two of you go through your CV. Like, you should have a structured CV I'd advise at hand, you know, just for them to work with something with you. And also helps, maybe you have a particular job in mind that you are targeting. Let that person know about it in that live session. He or she will guide you as to how to properly structure your CV and your cover letter. And I wish you all the best in that job anyway. So yes, that's about it. Quick recap again. We've talked about the Home Office policy, working 20 hours as an international student in the UK during term time. As an undergraduate, you can work as much hours as you like during your holidays. As a master's student, you're unfortunately unable to do this until you submit your dissertation. Then you can work for as much hours as you can. Starting from June this year, the Home Office has released the policy that international students are now able to stay 2 more years after they finish their degree, and 3 years for PhD students after they finish their degree. Upon application and granting of that application, you can stay 2 or 3 more years depending on the degree you're currently studying for. So yay. Anyway, we've also touched where and how to get jobs from places like LinkedIn, Indeed, word of mouth, and how to properly structure your CV with Employment Zone if you are a Swansea University student. Just a quick recap. That's it. All right, you guys. Biggest employers in Swansea is Amazon. I know you've probably heard some good and bad things about Amazon, but I promise you your best bet to making a decent living in Swansea, because as a Swansea resident, you know already that there's not much going on. I mean, the city is so beautiful. That's like my best place in the whole wide world. Swansea is my best place. If you haven't been to Mumbles yet, check out Mumbles. It's so beautiful, so peaceful. The air is clean. However, there are no much opportunities going on concerning work as opposed to working in places like London, Birmingham, even Glasgow, and places in Ireland as well. Okay, they're much more bigger cities than Swansea. Swansea is like a quaint, beautiful, small town for quiet people. Go around your business. Yeah, we're not going into that detail. So you know that there isn't much going on. However, Amazon is a huge and heavy recruiter. Check out Amazon, you guys. Submit your application. Yes, and I wish you all the best in that. I'm not going to go into details, but check out Amazon. If you made it up to this point, that's a serious tip between me and you. And good luck. I wish you all the best with that application. You'll find out that their rates are really good. However, they expect good productivity and good quality work from you as well if you're working for Amazon UK. Okay, that's that. Another major point I want to raise is the issue of your national insurance number, your NIN. You are not allowed to work in most places in the UK without an NIN. So once you get into the UK, please apply for your NIN. Subscribe. Please, we're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. The subscribe button is by the right hand side. Subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much. You'll probably be booked booked in for an interview, within a few weeks or sometimes a few days, you get an NIN, and with that you are able to apply to serious places because almost every legal establishment will ask you for your national insurance number. This is for them to avoid penalties from the Home Office, and it also shows them that you are legally authorized to work in the UK. Nobody wants to get into trouble with the Home Office. Make sure you apply for your NIN as soon as possible so that you are issued a national insurance number. Some people will require you to come in for a physical interview, some people over the phone, some people no interview at all. Like me, I know. I thank God it was very smooth. Okay, so I didn't apply for an NIN until when I think November. I called the office, they asked me for my details, I let them know all my details, and they told me, okay, that's it. And I was like, okay, so when do I come in for an interview? They were like, oh, there's no need, we're all right with you, and don't worry, your national insurance number will be issued soon. I said, okay. After 1 week, I called them. They said, oh, we've got all your details. Don't worry, we're processing it. There's a huge backlog of people who need to be issued national insurance numbers, and don't worry, we'll get to you. I continued living my life. Guess what? All my friends started panicking on my behalf. It's been over 1 month now. Where's your NIN now? Are you sure these people will give you? By the way, all my friends were booked in for interviews at NIF, and they got their national insurance number within 2 weeks, some 3 weeks. Some within 1 week, but mine after 2 months, nothing. And I was like, you know what? They told me, they assured me they are going to give it to me. I believe they're going to give it to me. And then people started, you know how people can panic. Hey, I hope there's nothing wrong with this. I was like, no, me that was even concerned. I wasn't worried because they had assured me at the office that subscribe. Please, we're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. The subscribe button is by the right hand side. Subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm sharing this story just in case this happens to any of you. All right, in case this happens to you, do not panic. They've given you their word, it will come out. Guess when my national insurance was issued? If you guessed midweek of January the next year, you are correct. This is something that I applied for in November. I think first week of November. They didn't give it to me until like middle to ending of January, and I had already removed my mind from it. Like I was just living my life and studying, going to school, learning, and coming back home. And then one day it came in the mail. And flatmate was like, you have a letter. I am hoping this is your NIN because it looks like something from the Department of Works and Pensions. Good luck. And I opened it and I was just screaming. I was so happy. It was my NIN. So I shared this story in case this happens to you call and they do your interview over the phone and it doesn't come even after 1 month. Do not panic. Just call them back and let them know that you are still interested in getting a national insurance number and hear what they have to say. I called them like 3 times. At the 3rd time, she was just like, hon, do not worry. We're going to give you this number, okay? It's just that there's a lot of people we need to attend to. I believed her. It came in the mail. All right? That's good. Quick recap again. We've talked about the legal hours you're supposed to work in the UK. We've talked about where to get jobs. We've talked about a major employer in Swansea. We've talked about your NIN, and we've also talked about how to structure your CV and your cover letter properly. Another point is going for career fairs in school. Attend career fairs in uni. Check out all the employers that come to school for those career fairs. Meet them, talk to the ones that appeal to you, have a one-on-one discussion with them. Go with your CV printed out, that you can also share and hand over to the employers that come for those career fairs, or the recruiters are available. Let them know, let them have your CV, the hard copies. Be very, very open about the fact that you are looking for a job. All right, and guess what? I know people who have gone for such internships, such jobs, and they gave them permanent roles, and they even work like 20 hours during term times because they believe upon graduation they will work full time. Yes, it is highly possible. And also check within the university as well. There are always placement opportunities going on. If you are a law student, I highly recommend you check out legal services. Offer placements for students. Apply, and I wish you all the best. I'm also a beneficiary of the legal services placement scheme. It went a long way because, oh my goodness, it went a really long way, and I'm so grateful for the team. Thank you so much, you guys, for giving me an opportunity, and I hope you also apply to those placements within the university. Another bonus employer for Swansea University students, I've mentioned the first one somewhere in this video. Go check it out. The second one is the Student Ambassadorship Scheme. So if you're a student of Swansea University, apply to be a student ambassador. It pays well. Subscribe. Please, we're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. The subscribe button is by the right-hand side. Subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much. You also gain skill. You have that experience to add to your CV. So apply for the Student Ambassadorship Scheme. If you're interested, do not forget, you guys, I'm also available for live sessions every Sundays. If you want this, let me know in the comment section and we can schedule this every Sundays. However, if you have very confidential questions to ask that you do not want to ask in the live sessions, that's if you're interested, let me know in the comment section. Hit me up. There are free slots for you to book a paid session with me where I go one-on-one with you into deeper topics that are not discussed here. All right, guys, thank you so much. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, please. We're on a journey to 1K subscribers. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. The subscribe button is by the right-hand side. Subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Bye. I wish you all the best, you guys, in your job search. Thank you so much. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Lily of Nigeria. You have no idea how long I have been trying to film this video for. It's either one thing or the other comes up, but I'm so glad to finally do this video for you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. This is just a test run. Are the angles correct? Test run. Can you see me well though? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I play too much. I wish I could put the fan on. It's so hot, so hot.